when I was just out telling people that didn't know the Bible. Right? When you could go amongst the people that really don't know the Bible, and you could nominate yourself a righteous man, a meek woman, but none of your actions are lining up, none of your fruit. Like how are you righteous by yourself? How are you a brother how are you a brother leaving, disappearing? Where was that? Where's your Yahushua? Hey, Yahushua left John and Peter and just dipped. They couldn't get in contact with him. They didn't know where he was at. But he said he loved them. John was the one that he loved, but John was like, "Damn, Christ, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's on your mind." He said, "I never spoke in secret." A lot of brothers and sisters be sitting amongst us with all kind of secrets in their mind. So these classes is grievous. I know. You're squirming like, "Shut up, let's get it over with." You're tuning off online. You're tired of hearing this. You want to hear all the blessings, right? All the punishments of the nations, but you're sitting here with the mind state that's going to get you punished just like them. Read on.
He is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his life is not like other men.
Because we're supposed, remember, thou art a holy generation, right? Sanctified, set apart, remember all of that? But are you moving like that? Are you sanctified? Are you washed, cleansed, and set apart? Or you still, or it bothers you to hear about the way you think. It bothers you to hear about the decisions that you choose to make. This is the mind of the ungodly. This is the mind of those that was resisting Jeremiah. They wanted to throw him in the pit. They wanted to kill him. Right? The one this is what Judas' mind was. Read.
Mm-hmm. His ways are of another fashion.
And that's supposed to be the wake up moment for you. That's supposed to be the, wow, you know what? What you're saying, like what the scripture says, a skillful man hears a what? Wise word and adds unto it. That moment is supposed to be like, wow, the water for that. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. Damn, I know I didn't forget what man of man I am. Mm-hmm. I didn't let this knowledge puff me up to where I feel like I don't have to subject myself to the wisdom. I can go tell other people, like, how are you going to go start something? Mm-hmm.
Pharisee.
And require something that you're not doing.
Pharisee.
Or that you've never done.
Pharisee.
You never subjected yourself to an elder.
Pharisee.
You left your brothers, but people are supposed to run with you. I want to know your pedigree before I follow you. I want to know where you came from. Why are you not with them anymore?
Uh-oh.
Why did you depart? What was the transgression? Well, they were just...
They were just what?
And who's going to follow that? That's what I said. It's heaping out disciples unto themselves, but those are foolish men. Who did the class on that? Quadazop did the class on that. Being an underling to a fool. People gonna get away with that. That shouldn't be us, not us that's in the book. Read.
We are esteemed of him as our counterfeits.
Right, because we're gonna call it out. We're gonna call your shalom. We're going to call your high holy day. That's what one of the Most High said. I despise your feast days. Why did the Most High say that? He was talking to Israelites. He's talking to us. And we don't get that even right now. Like we're reading and we're going and telling people we're in captivity. Why? For doing the same damn thing with the same damn mind? That's crazy to me. Read.
He abstaineth from our ways.
He what?
He abstaineth from our ways.
Right, because there's supposed to be a change. There's supposed to be an accident. There's supposed to be, the scripture says the care of discipline is love. There's supposed to be that evident within you. Mm-hmm. And when you fall from that, your brother's supposed to be like, hey, you're slipping. Hey, you're going away from the word. And you're supposed to be in the mind like David that said, let the righteous smite me. It will be a kindness unto you. The water. But not the prideful man, not the ego man, not the, well, I was already taught. I hear the word of the Lord. Go ahead.
As from filthiness, he pronounced the end of the just to be blessed.
Where verse you at?
Verse 16, last precept.
Verse what?
16.
Jump down to, watch this. Jump down to verse 19.
Verse 19. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture.
Yeah, that's the whole.
You're doing like the heathens do.
Yeah. You're sitting there, your judgment is off. You guys are a hate group. You guys talk too strong.
Yeah.
You guys are just angry.
Yeah.
You guys must have no job.
And what's sad is now you got brothers that sound like that. You sound exactly like the heathen how they deal with us.
Right. You don't want me happy. Really? Really? Did we not bring Jeremiah 8 to you? The hurt for the hurt of the daughter of my people. When you come calling with your hurt, so we just be like, that's a yo problem? That's a yo thing? Well, bro, you know what you gonna do? No, we bring you through the process and the mistakes that you made and show you what a better plan, a better way. That's that's wanting you to be happy. That's why we go out there and cry aloud and spare not, so that you don't continue in the same mistakes.
And that's what the prophets did. That's what the apostles did. It didn't matter what the people were doing or what the people said. Mm-hmm. Like, let's understand that. Like, this is what we're called for. But the point is that why were the people like that? Why was Judas like that? Why was Jambres and Dathan and Korah and Abiram, why were they like that? Because their mind state, the way they thought, the way they wouldn't let the impure things lead. And that negative thinking is going to consume you. Right? So, no, you came in like that and you didn't change. That's period. You came in that way and you didn't put these things off. You finished?
Finish it up.
That we may know his meekness and prove his patience.
Read.
Let us condemn him with a shameful death.
Yeah, they're going to now want to what? They're going to they're going to slander your name.
Yep.
They're going to talk bad about
it says you would get yourself a blot.
God,
reprove a scorner, you would get yourself a blot. Yep. Meaning what? They'll slander your name. Yeah. Yep. What you gonna say though? What you gonna say? Well, he checked me. What you gonna say? That's the thing. Well, I didn't like the way they did that. It said, long as you ain't suffering as a scorner, as an adulterer, as a thief, right? As an idolater. Okay, go ahead and talk about what way you didn't want to do it because your method was different. But you see how petty that is? Because it's not about something was wicked. It was about your mind state didn't want to understand another way to deal, another way to move. Mm-hmm. Like I say, you're not going to find in the Bible the 6-month rule. Don't deal with this woman for 6 months. You're not going to find that. But what you will find is that the Most High said, prove a friend. Mm-hmm. So we're holding you accountable to these things, right? You are going to find a husband, how he's supposed to take care of his own house, right? And the standard of this man. Brothers want to take the test. Well, it would not be a standard. You don't want to hold to what the Bible says. You know what I mean? So you do what? You know what? I ain't going to take no test. I'm going to do it myself. Yeah, because you know why? You couldn't work the work of the Most High. So you're going to have to do like, who was the one? Balaam. You go ahead and do like Balaam. Right? Because you're going to have to usurp authority. You weren't given rank by us because you didn't prove yourself. So go ahead and fake it. Fake the front. Fake like you somebody else. But the Most High knows who you are. He knows your walk and how you didn't hold yourself to a standard. We got to come out of these things. This is what our ancients, elders did. No honor, no righteousness. Can I get back to this? Yeah. And we're going to finish this. This is going to be it right here. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 38 and verse 1.
Yeah, you're going to read down to verse 6. Go ahead.
And Jephthah, the son of Mattah, and Gedaliah, the son of Pashur, and Jekal, the son of Jeremiah, Shalemiah, and the Pashur, the son of Malchiah, heard the words that Jeremiah had spoken unto all the people.
Go ahead.
Saying, thus saith the Most High, he that remaineth in this city shall die by the sword.
So now you got them. Now look, this is death-defying wisdom that he's giving them. He's letting them know, look, you can't remain here. You're going to be put to death. You would think, oh man, the brother's looking out for us, right? Go ahead.
By the famine and by the pestilence.
Right, look, all these things are going to happen to you. Man, hey, the water for looking out for us. Go ahead.
Right. But he that goeth forth to the Chaldeans shall live.
So why? Because the Most High was making Israel go under bondage. You're like, why is Jeremiah? Now think about this, y'all. Jeremiah's got the prophecy. You're going to go into captivity in Babylon. Right? They're like, nah, we're not doing that. He's like, just do it the way the Most High said. Go ahead and submit yourself to this butt whooping. They're not listening. Right? They don't want to hear that. So he's like, you're going to go into Chaldea, you're going to go into captivity. That way you don't get destroyed. That way the famine and all these things, right? Go ahead.
For he shall have his life for a prey, and shall live.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Most High, this city shall surely be given into the hand of the king of Babylon.
Look, you're going to go into Babylonian captivity. They got it. The Most High has given it to them. Go ahead.
Which shall take it. Therefore the princes said unto the king,
right?
We beseech thee, let this man be put to death.
Let him what?
Let this man be put to death.
You're telling me to go into captivity. That don't make no sense. Jeremiah gotta be off. You gotta have demons on you, right? That's the thing. They didn't understand. And that's why it says, oh man, go ahead and read it. Go ahead, read on while I get this.
For thus he weakened the hands of the men of war that remain in this city, and the hands of all the people, in speaking such words unto them. For this man seeketh not the welfare of this people, but the hurt.
Y'all hear that? They're like, Jeremiah, you're not really for Israel. Now they're what? They're twisting everything. Right? Go ahead.
Then Zedekiah the king said, behold, he is in your hand.
Because what?
He is in your hand.
Go ahead.
For the king is not he that can do anything against you.
Go ahead.
Then they took Jeremiah and cast him into the dungeon of Elkiah.
Right. They cast him in a what?
The dungeon of Elkiah.
They're not playing with him. They're not playing with Jeremiah. So, once again, I'm on this tangent to remind y'all that this is what our people do. They don't care. They don't care about righteousness. They don't care about that. They want their own love, their own desire. And when you tell them something right, they're like, well, that don't align with what I want to do.
All right.
But go ahead and tell them something wicked. They'll do it. They'll be down with some wickedness. But when it's something restraining and refraining and control and order and discipline, it's like, nah, I'm not doing that. What you got it? Where is it at?
Proverbs 28:5.
Right, just read it real quick.
Proverbs 28:5. It says,
Evil men understand not judgment.
What?
Evil men understand not judgment.
Why? Because Judas is thinking one way. He's never came to the mind of a righteous man, a pure mind. So these people, Israel, that's all, their minds are defiled. They're not understanding judgment. It don't make sense to them. You're telling me to go get, first of all, if they would have seen, it was already over. The Babylonians already won. But what happened? Instead of them going and doing what he says, they're now lashing out on Jeremiah. See? But you got to think about this. This is something that a man of wisdom, people that had to be tuned in with the man of the Most High. Or else Jeremiah is a what? That nigga's a maniac. What are you talking about? Let's put our shoes in their feet. Their feet in our feet in their shoes. Let's think about it. How did they look at him? How did Judas look at Christ? What?
Proverbs
28:5.
How? How did they look at him? They looked at him like they were insane. He looked at Christ like he was insane. This was typical Israelite fashion. Like, because they didn't see it, because they're faithless, because they're rebellious, because they're stubborn. They didn't see he was looking out for them. That's what we're going to go through. They don't even weigh it and say, wait a minute, am I being told something wicked? Nah, I'm not being told. Here, let me help you brothers out. Because y'all only do it with your ribs. Because that's the only time men will see it. Right? When you telling and giving your rib advice and telling her to do something your way, and she's like, well, I don't see it, I'm going to do it my way, and you're like, look, just follow, be faithful. That's what the Most High shows us. It's the same way. You can't lead your rib into faith and you be a faithless man. You have to learn those essential elements too. And that's what the problem is with Israel. You want to go ahead and tell everybody else, but you won't put yourself in that same predicament to be that true leader and guider and provider for your house. And like you said, that's why you would usurp authority and be like, you know what, I'm going to do it myself. But that's why watch how your rib turns out, watch how your kids turn out. It says, he that despised, it's not a voodoo curse. The Bible says, he that despised wisdom and nurture is what?
Ooh, miserable.
Go there real quick.
Well, Wisdom of Solomon. Hold on, I had that.
And that's what's going on here. Come on, let's go there. That's what they dealt with us. Read it. Go ahead, Rock.
Was Solomon chapter 3 verse 11.
Right, read it loud.
There we go.
For whoso despised wisdom and nurtured.
Right, whoso despised wisdom and nurtured. See, they didn't want to hear Jeremiah. They didn't want to hear Ezekiel. They didn't want to hear Isaiah. They're not going to want to hear you. I'm going to tell y'all again, weigh it out. Were you being told something wicked? That's the thing, that a lot of times you don't see that. You're not being told nothing wicked. You just don't like the judgment. And you don't understand the judgment. Because evil men don't understand judgment. Your mind is defiled. Go ahead.
He is miserable.
He is what?
He is miserable.
He is what?
He is miserable.
He is miserable. You watch. Miserable. Go ahead.
And their oath is vain.
And your what?
And their oath is vain.
Okay, let's see your works. Let's see your censor, and we'll put our censor on.
Let's see 2 months down the line.
Yeah,
Is this going to last a year?
yeah. Like brothers don't understand that this is not a game. It's not. It's not like these cats showed you. Corey and Dathan showed you what? We could just jump online, get a YouTube channel. Bruh, you weren't even committed to your family. So how you going to be committed to a body, a camp, a school, people, dedication? It's things like this that people don't understand about really giving themselves to the Father. The work of the Most High is not a joke. The standard is for a reason. Holding you to a standard, order, discipline, righteousness, commitment. You say you're going to do something, do it. Holding you to, just by telling y'all, if you don't understand, talk. Like, you don't even know that. Like, grown men talk. You only know that when you want to get some booty from your rib. But when it comes to men being men, we talk, we deal with judgment.
We don't disappear. We don't just depart. We don't call you a brother. And like, what is the? And it's crazy because it's always about the law and the law. What about the law about not having a grudge towards your brother? You got Israelites that still have grudges and talk about the Passover.
And this is not. Look, remember what we're talking about. Maybe it's not with us. Maybe it's just what Israel does. And that's good. That's our downfall. We keep holding on to the things of the world. And we're thinking like, oh, it's cool to be that way. We're supposed to be coming from these things. That's not how we deal with each other. You know what I mean? That's why no matter how long you disappear, when you call, I don't leave you on red. It don't matter how many times our brother disappears. Why? Because what we hold fast to is what the word says.
This is not a game. This is not a game to us.
Nah.
Y'all have to play around with it. Like, can I get one?
Yeah.
Psalm 69. Psalm 69 and 28. the brother Samson on pulled this one. It's the spirit.
Yes.
It's the spirit moving through the camps. That brothers gotta understand that this
It's these days, it's the last days. Satan is coming down with great wrath, seeking whom he may devour, and a lot of young brothers and sisters are around us not understanding that the days are evil. They're thinking like, oh, you know what? I got time to keep playing games.
You forgot about what Yahushua said, endure.
Yeah.
Endure to the end. But you think that leaving the camp is not even the truth. But that, what is the truth then? If you could leave your brothers at the drop of a dime, what was different than that? That you changed up red shirt for blue shirt.
Yeah.
You changed up T-Mobile to Metro PCS. You was always a flip-flopper. You was always a flip-flopper. You were never loyal. You were never committed. You were never dedicated.
Oh, wow.
You used the word ak. You sound like the damn Arabs now.
And that's to any brother, any sister, any school, right? It ain't like you are not being dedicated to what you said you were gonna do. The Most High's not down with that. I'm gonna say it again. When we get brothers that come from other schools and they try to, we're like, what really is the problem? Because if you're a bandwagon person and you're trying to jump on this bandwagon, you're just gonna do the same thing here. But if you're really sincere, then really what was the offense? It was something that could be worked out over at that other school? Or is it just because you don't know how to work through your problems?
You don't like people telling you about yourself.
Yeah, so we don't just say this because we're trying to keep you around here. We say this to all those other schools and all these other brothers and sisters that call us and complain about another school.
Yeah,
we tell them the same thing. Like, why you leave? What's the problem? Nah, go work that out.
Yeah, because if we don't, then what does Ezekiel tell us? Like that blood, your blood is going to be on our hands. So this is why classes, like you're going to get these intermittent classes, you're going to get these classes exposed because read what he said. Read what David prophesied.
Psalm chapter 69 and verse 28. Let them be blotted out of the book of the living.
What's going to happen if you your shirt, your fringes, this outward stuff is not going to stop the wrath of the Lord.
Yeah.
Remember Christ said that I will come up with the true worshipers? So look at your actions. What scripture validates you leaving? What scriptures validates you not being faithful to give it to faithful men that be able to teach others? What scriptures validate you not striving lawfully? You doing it on your own. What scriptures validate I don't got to counsel on everything? Y'all counsel on everything? Everything? That's the truth. That's what us waking up from the mind of being black Hispanic, now being Israelite, so we can live. Remember, keep the commandments and live. Why are your relationships dying? Why are your friendships dying? Why is your mental status still that? Why are you still Deuteronomy 28?
You want to shame our diligence. You want to make us feel bad because we're diligent and we're making our head as flint when it comes to the method of the scriptures. And look at us like we're crazy. No. You crazy. You crazy. The word of the Most High is true. And the way you're going about to do this Christianity, treat the truth like Christianity, that ain't it. One day I'm a Catholic. Next day I'm a Baptist. Next day I'm a Muslim. It don't supposed to be that. There ain't no such thing as a flip-flopper for a man that's rooted and settled. He's stable. Right?
Yeah, you can't be a hardcore Israelite. Like the brothers Cadence from back in the days that Aisha was playing, y'all was playing. What's a hardcore Israelite? That one that's planted by the river of living water. She's not going anywhere. But when you still in your mind, it said, read it from the top.
Let them be blotted out of the book of the living.
Your name ain't there. That's a dangerous game. Brothers, we playing too many games in the last.
You said that so clear. It's not about the shirt or the fringes. It's about where did you not see the standard and the quality of the man that the Most High building in the Bible? Like I know this. If you were here, you got it. It wasn't about a shirt or a fringe. Right. It was about what is the quality of the man supposed to be in the spirit. That is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, because what that shows that it's not about, oh, you know what, keep our shirt on, buddy. You know what I mean? We want you in the black and gold. It's about you're not getting it. That the standard, if you're not the standard here, you're not going to be the standard nowhere because you didn't learn you didn't learn the things that you should have learned. It's not about the t-shirts. It's not about the colors. It's about doing the will of the Father the right way, so we won't be ushered into, I never knew you, you worker of iniquity.
It's about like what Paul told Timothy. It's about what you must become. If a man desires the office of this, you must. It's not an option. It's not Kazakh. It's not S.O.W. It's not. This is what you must become. Are you holding yourself to these? Is there evidence that this is now being added unto you? We know you didn't have it. None of us had it. We didn't know this. We didn't understand what it meant to be a man.
Yeah.
We were like beasts out there.
Like S.O.W. wrote Timothy.
Yeah.
We wrote that.
Yeah. That's
like,
because I got a microphone.
Y'all pushing that.
Right.
Eh? What the hell are you, like, we're pushing all of it. Yeah, what are you talking about? But this is the backwards mind state of our people. Like, they don't see that it's to urge you. It's not to have power over your faith, but to show you, like, look, we got to stop this. This is the times we're in. Let's wake up. That was it. Finish that.
Their labors aren't fruitful.
The labors aren't fruitful. And that's what you're seeing during the time of Jeremiah. Y'all got to, preferably start from the 20th chapter and read all the way through. But this is what's happening. They didn't want to hear Jeremiah. Let's finish it up.
And their works unprofitable.
And their works unprofitable. Go back to Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 38 and verse 6.
Then
took they Jeremiah and cast him into the dungeon of Melchiah, the son of Amalek, that was in the court of the prison. And they let down Jeremiah with cords. And in the dungeon there was no water, but mire.
Go ahead.
So Jeremiah sunk in the mire.
Jeremiah did what?
Sunk in the mire.
For teaching, for trying to warn your own people.
Your own people.
And that's, remember, this ain't a warning to them. It's like, y'all upset up? No, we're not upset. We're saddened. It's saddened. Because a lot of our people don't understand what is going to befall them, right? And the Most High has put it on our heart to remind y'all, like, take this truth serious. That was it. It's never it, but that's it for tonight. There's a lot more. Any brothers got any questions? On topic, off topic? La? Okay. All right. Remember, it is the Shabbat tonight. Let's remember the Sabbath day. Keep it holy. The striving, the arguing, the back and forth. This is the day to be at peace above all days. So that's what the Sabbath's about. Resting. Right? And y'all know we're going to be here, Lord willing, we'll be here in the morning. That's the plan for Sabbath class. And then you got, of course, Zion is going live. What do we got here?
Napashaya. He said, isn't this why the scripture says to mark them? Romans 16:17. To keep that spirit away and for the brothers to look after their flock.
Absolutely. You nailed it. If you like our last few classes, we actually went over a whole heretic class. But that's exactly why. You know what I mean? But it's like a brother had said, and I hope the Lord's looking out for him too, but he said, you know, when we lose a brother, it's not a good thing. It's not fun. You know what I mean? So think about it. What a lot of these young men, young women are going to go through because of their mentality, and they don't understand they're tapping into the rebelliousness of their forefathers, that it's not a scare tactic. It's easy for us just to leave you to your mire in the dirt, but it sucks because it's not about that. It's about saving you out of the mire, saving you out of the drama. Bruh, y'all, you when I tell y'all about 20-year-old brothers that did the same thing that's going on now, and not that they were damn pill heads, they're pill heads now, coke heads in Colorado, cats that had the truth. They were young when they came in, 20 years old. Now these cats, I'm not making this up, but I'm not going to put their name out there either. You know what I mean? But these cats is literally on drugs, coke. Quantas Zappa tell you. Straight cokeheads. Like kids are online with tongue rings and like, this is not, I'm not saying this to shame you. I'm saying this to shame what people are doing. I've been through this before. Yeah. And what? 20 years ago, you know what I mean? The same thing. You got young cats that come in and it's an Israelite fad. And instead of them sticking to the laws and commandments and the will of the Father, they what? They play these little games and they don't use the word. And it doesn't do nothing for them. Now they're what? 40 years old, brothers in the prison, in jail. I'm talking to a brother right now. That he's just trying to make his way back. And we taught him back in Colorado in 2000s, something, 5, maybe 6s. And all he's wanting to do is get off of parole and make it back to the body. Because his decision making. So it's not good to be like, you think I'm over here every time I talk to him be like, you know what, told you so, brother. No, he be online now. He's like, I'm just trying to get back to what I was doing. That's one brother that is fighting a drug addiction, off of the drugs, doing good now, all praises to the Father. But there's, a handful of these brothers that fell into drugs in Colorado. You know what I mean? But at least that one brother is what? You know what? I'm off of that. I'm fighting that. That's not funny. It's not to mock. We're trying to remind you, brothers and sisters, here, because you're young and you're energetic and you got the right to be rebellious. It doesn't work out that way. Your kids be online with tongue rings and you be like, damn. Yeah. Serious. Aria, am I kidding?
No, she posted a video today. She has titties out, tongue ring out, smoking.
And that's a brother, that daughter wasn't born in the truth.
She has a Hebrew name, middle name as well.
So, what we're going over, trust me, we don't need you. You need the Father. This ain't about we need you around to get a seat. You need the Father. We're not your God. Yahweh is your God, and this is the warning from the Most High. Like, let's stop the games. It's going to turn out bad for you, right? That's why we're here. That's why we're doing what we're doing. That's why we're consistent. So, but yeah, you're right, bro. The ones that aren't, you got to mark them and separate yourselves so they can see it's a shame to be these ways. Was that it?
That's it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's salute them online. Say shalom. Shabbat shalom, y'all. Shabbat shalom. All right. I imagine one panya aquadam, rise and face east. Hey, those sisters still up there?